fan of that. Not a fan of that. There's Hobbs. There he's gone, and he's back. And he's gone, and he's back.
Recording in progress.
Hopefully his audio works. All right.
I got a call, so I got to go.
Okay. Fair enough. Me and David will
Later,
walk
guys.
this. All right, we're live anyhow. Later. All right. Hey, everybody. This is how we begin now. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Camp Slash Horrorcast, where we talk horror movies from the past every Monday at 8 p.m. Central. I'm your head camp counselor, Duck. I'm going to give myself a duck while it ain't fucking Frosty Wenzel. And I'm here with David. Look, Ma, I'm a Picasso Jessup. It's just the two of us talking about this shitty fucking movie. So we can shit on it together, David. It'll be wonderful.
Yes.
It'll be
I
awesome.
can't wait.
David, how are you? You're sick.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, man. It just came out of nowhere. I feel like shit. I've been doing a ton of shows, so either I'm exhausted or I got the COVID from doing so many shows. So we're about to find out.
Shit, dude, that is no good, but we will find out. Raph should be joining us shortly. Yo, we watched Frosty the Snowman. That's not what the name of the movie is. Jack Frost. That's the name of the movie. Release date November 18th, 1997. Direct to VHS. Running time 89 minutes. Synopsis. After an accident that left murderer Jack Frost dead in genetic material, the vengeful killer returns as a mysterious, murderous snowman to exact his revenge on the man who sent him to be executed. Let us watch a trailer. Here comes Raph. So we'll give him a thing real quick. We'll give him the best one as soon as he gets in here. Anyhow, as he gets in here, we'll watch the trailer for this piece of shit. So here we go. Come on. There's Raph. All right, here it goes. Can you see it, David?
Yep.
Once upon a time, in the town of Medford, there lived a
Wait,
man
something doesn't
named
seem
Jack
right.
Frost.
Wait a second. This is the wrong movie.
He had a beautiful wife.
It's not the right
and a
movie. We
loving
watched the
son,
wrong movie,
but
babe.
his job kept
All right, tell me that's not terrifying, though.
Yeah.
Did you know? All right, we're watching a trailer for Jack Frost, the family comedy from 1997. Did you know that the movie was not originally Michael Keaton's movie? It originally belonged to George Clooney, and that is why the snowman looks like George Clooney.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so you'll never not be able to see George Clooney when you see the snowman.
Wait, so both Jack Frost came out the same year?
Yes, they came out the same year. Isn't that-
How did they have the same title?
I have no idea. I think this movie was lost in a bidding war, basically. We'll get into it kind of like, but it was one of those, like, somebody bought a big, like, collection of movies, and this just happened to be part of it. And what happened was the guy who owned the production company goes, I think I can sell this horror movie. He goes, I think what I'll do is I'll make a killer VHS cover, which he did, which you can see right here, and sell the film based upon that. That is a killer cover for a VHS, and it scared the shit out of me when I was a kid. Looks nothing like the Jack Frost in the movie, but this is like that Asylum movies where they just make like killer VHS DVD covers and sell the movies based on those. But as for how they were allowed to both call Jack Frost, I'm guessing it's a public domain name, the characters.
Oh, that
so
makes sense.
that would make sense to me. What up, Raph?
What's up, guys? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Raph. We got Raph. I can see your house from up here, Ramirez. That was the one line of the movie that actually made me laugh. It was great. All right, let's watch the actual trailer.
One cold night, science and evil collide.
That's a fun trailer.
Yeah.
It had great music, too.
Now,
That's a killer
serial
trailer.
killer is on the loose.
We hadn't even tested the acid
Oh,
on
you
an
hear
amoeba,
that? It's got like
let alone a human
freaking
cell.
Primus music.
This is a
That's
disaster.
great music.
Look, I just saw something that doesn't belong in this world, and it's out there killing my friends. Now tell me what it is.
Jack Frost.
I think Jack's about to make an entrance.
I think this is a fan-made trailer. I don't think that's the actual trailer. That was great. All right, David, have you seen this movie before?
No, I've heard of it, but the people that I consider my friends who have seen it have all told me that it fucking sucked.
Yep.
And for me not to watch it, so I never watched it until 90 minutes ago.
Yep. Raph, you ever seen it before?
Yeah, I saw it before. It's one of the first movies that we rented from Blockbuster and copied onto a VHS.
Oh,
It was,
piracy.
yeah. No, I wouldn't call it that, but yeah, it was. But it was definitely a movie that I can say I definitely first masturbated to. It was
Fair enough.
a fun movie. It really is. It's not a great movie, but you know you were laughing the whole time.
No, I
You were.
wasn't. I'm going to
No, I
tell
was
you right
pissed
now.
off.
No, I
I
wasn't.
was not. There
I
was not
wasn't.
one time I
Oh,
laughed at
okay.
this movie.
I chuckled heartily at "I Can See Your House from Here," and that was it. I think
That was it.
I've waited 25 years to watch this movie. The first time I heard about it was when it first came out, and I heard about the shower rape, and that was the one thing that I'd always heard about. And actually, the shower rape scene wasn't even supposed to be a rape scene. It's just that when they got into the editing, when they noticed that him pushing her against the wall looked kind of sexual, they decided to actually add a couple insert shots with voiceover to make it a rape scene, basically. But before that, it was just him slamming her against the wall. That was all that was supposed to be. I heard about the infamous rape scene for years and years and years. I heard about it way different than the way it went down. So
Yeah,
the kid
the
who told
urban
me,
the urban legend of this is way different than the actual thing.
yeah, because in the urban legend, the nose slides from the top down to the groin, and it's way more graphic. And I don't know, man. The best scene in the movie still, but honestly, the movie sucked. So let's get into it. Hey, the movie sucked. Let's move on to clips. Okay, here we go.
Good night.
All right. What's with the voiceover in the beginning of the movie? The adult uncle.
The storytelling.
Yeah, it's creepy and weird and not in a good way. It's very.
That's what they were going for, and then they're kind of vulgar too, putting the kid in its place, and then going on about telling this story, which was great because you're like, I want to see that. What's happening?
Yeah, it bothered me that it was obviously an adult woman's voice doing a child's voice, and I get that. And it was the director doing the voice of like the British uncle or whatever it was. And then we get into the movie. I love the use of the low budget. Now this movie initially was supposed to be a $25 million film, directed
Holy
by
shit.
guess who?
Steven Spielberg.
Oh, damn it! I was gonna say that.
I know.
Big director of the 80s and 90s, though. One of the biggest directors. Rennie Harlan was initially.
Shut up!
Dead
Are you serious?
He read the script for this. He wanted to make this. He wanted to use CGI. And his girlfriend at the time, who was his producer, I believe, said, instead of doing this, let's do Cutthroat Island.
Oh, no fucking way! Which was
Yeah.
a complete disaster.
Yeah, which was a...
Which one's better, this one or that one?
I'll be honest with you, that's a toss-up, because they both suck.
They both
They
suck.
both suck, but at least Jack Frost didn't cost $150 million.
Yeah, true. The only thing I remember from Cutthroat Island is Gina Davis is hot as a pirate, and the rest of it kind of sucked. I like the
Well,
treasure
and
map
also-
on the bald guy's head.
The biggest miscast ever. Who the fuck looks at Matthew Modine and says that dude's a pirate?
I have no idea. Even as a
Horrible
kid, I
casting.
was like, "This is not good." Like,
Yeah.
and in that phase where everything you watch on HBO is kind of good, I remember thinking, "This is not good." I would like to go back and revisit that movie someday. Though.
Well, that movie that was like one of the most expensive movies ever made.
Up there with Waterworld is like one of the least.
Yeah.
But
At least Waterworld made money.
Waterworld's good.
and it's watchable. It's watchable.
Yeah.
So anyhow, Jack Frost, Bill, it was he gets the thing gets crashed, then he gets hit with the chemicals.
Yeah,
and
so
stuff.
he's in the back of the police transport vehicle when he hits a biochemical truck, and then he melts right away. I really enjoyed that when that stuff hits him. He fucking melts. You see the skeleton, and then you see him go into the snow, and then I like how it was CGI or cartoon, right? It was cartoon.
No, it was
Where
the
he goes
puppet.
into the-
Oh yeah, when the molecules.
No.
mesh.
When
yeah.
he goes into the molecules.
Yeah.
And I didn't remember that. I was like, that's pretty neat. Obviously weak as fuck, but it was still neat.
It was
But,
very
and then
1997 direct to film or direct to VHS.
And then
David, how did you never come across this in your days of working at a VHS store?
that's crazy.
Well, I quit working at the VHS store around, like, I think 1990.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I was only there from like the late 80s. So yeah, it was, and I mean, I always saw this in the horror section. but
Right.
There was, I mean, back then you didn't have Rotten Tomatoes, you just had word of mouth. And that's how I got a hold of, what was it, Dead Alive?
Yeah.
And some of those really gory movies were on my friends who were horror fans, be like, man, you got to check this out. Nobody ever said, dude, you got to check out Jack Frost.
See, when I was a kid, that's all the kids were talking about was the movie Jack Frost. Like, that was a big thing, and I just never got around to it. And I remember it sounding so scary when I was a kid. It's a fucking killer snowman. It's the dumbest idea next to anything else. That's just put killer and then create creature from the past. Like, I don't know.
And how pissed off would you be if you got this at the video store with that cover and then you never see that?
Yeah, I was just telling my
Pretty
girlfriend
pissed.
that. Epic cover, epic fucking cover. The movie itself is terrible. I do like the puppet. I will.
It did have potential, and I think they made a remake. I never saw the remake, but I enjoyed this movie. I know you guys are shitting on it, but I really had fun. I like the kills. I like how many kills they were. The kid got it right away. Obviously, you see the mannequin head fly up, but it's still a kid dying, and you're like, holy shit.
Yeah, he did
And
get
then
it pretty good.
The other kid getting traumatized. He's like, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. It's so good.
That
Obviously, the
decapitated
acting
head
wasn't.
Yeah, that decapitated head looked pretty bad though. I don't know, dude. There are a lot of kills in this, so I will give it up for, and I will give it up to Jack Frost actually having one-liners. They're terrible, but they're fun. So that's great.
Did you like the killer in the beginning?
No, dude, I didn't really
the
like this
character?
at all, to be honest with you. It was so slow moving.
Yeah.
It
I
took
wish
forever.
fucking Miles
I
was
was
here.
literally hitting the right button to fast forward through scenes
Oh,
because,
no.
like, whenever they're in the jail cell and they're setting off the bug bombs or whatever the hell is going on, and like he has to get through the fumes to get to the door because he left his keys. This guy is terrible with keys. Not only does he forget them there, he forgets them in the cop car. But like he's reaching. Like, why are you reaching for the keys? Just walk up and fucking get the fucking keys. I don't need all the suspense for no reason. Like, this is
They're building
stupid.
suspense.
No, dude, it was dumb. I was just like,
Yeah.
The old man, when the old man had his split with his wig split back, like
yeah,
that
was
was
kinda
badass,
cool.
and he
That
was.
kinda cool. That was kind of cool. The kills were
And then they're like, "There's no signs." The kills were fine.
fine for a low budget movie. They were fine. I like the giant teeth jackhead in the basement of the boiler room. I thought that was cool. And the voice of Jack I liked. I thought that was fun because it's so cheesy. But that's the whole thing is a cheese fest. And this initially was supposed to be a legit scary movie until they saw how the puppets came out. And they were like, we're going to have to change our trajectory here.
Yeah.
So, Raph,
We're gonna
tell
have
us
to
what you
make
liked
it
about
leave
it, because
stuff.
me and David can just tell you that you're wrong if you want.
Shannon,
Well,
Shannon
also-
Elizabeth.
Before the boob job, mind you, yes.
See,
I have to ask you, Rob, how high were you? when
That's
you
like
watched
asking me
Oh.
if you breathe air. Like it's just
That's
Raph
good.
is
Yeah,
just
bro.
constantly high.
it? Yeah.
pretty. I was just waiting for you to say something.
There it is.
No.
Boom. Jack Frost would appreciate that. Give me a smoke.
And also, how did he get the guard down? He had him pinned down. I wish they would have showed him because he was still handcuffed, and then he brought the guard down and broke his neck with his foot.
Because he's a badass, dude. That's all you need to know about Jack Frost is he's a badass.
And he was.
I don't know, man. You ever smoke cigarettes? If you have a nicotine fit, you can pretty much do anything at that point. It's pretty impressive the shit you can get away with.
So the thing that I like was the kills. The kid getting decapitated, the old man freezing, the axe in the mouth, like everything. The lights, he made that girl into an angel. It was just fun, and it didn't stop. Every kill, and they were fun. It was funny along the way too, and it was kind of predictable, but it was still fun.
They were low budget kills, but that can be fun in its own right. You know what I mean? They were just so far and in between, man. Like, it took so much
I didn't think
exposition
so.
to get to the next one. Like, I wanted Silent Night, Deadly Night. I wanted something like, you know what I mean, where it makes Santa creepy. The first one, I don't know if you've seen it, but it's so good.
Yeah, definitely. But this one has Shannon Elizabeth, and you can have naked.
In her first
That's
role,
fine.
mind you. Yeah.
Yeah,
So there
that
weren't
was nice.
a lot of good actors here at all, but still made it fun. Their shitty acting made it fun.
Yeah.
Hey, at the end of the day, okay, if you enjoyed it, man, you enjoyed it.
Yeah, and you're probably
So,
not going to convince us that it was enjoyable. But
well, it's just it's one of those things like we always talk about with any kind of art. It's all subjective, man.
it is.
You
And this
know?
is pure. I like what Jay always says. You got to kind of watch a movie from the perspective of when it came out. And even if you watch it that way, this is still a heaping pile of shit. But
Well,
it's,
there's a reason why it went direct to VHS.
oh yeah, well I mean it was lost in limbo for 2 years. It should have came out, and like I said, it was bought up by a production company, and they're like, the guy's like, I think I have an idea how I can sell this to people. I'll make a killer poster, which is the poster you see, and then people will buy it, not
And
suspecting.
they never show it. Yeah.
Yeah, not suspecting. And like this movie even got a sequel. I mean, and I've heard the sequel is even worse than this. So I've never seen it before, but I would be interested in seeing
That's
it.
my next recommendation then.
You
Oh,
motherfucker.
That's
no,
what we're gonna
it
do.
is summer theme. We
Yeah.
should do it in July. We should do.
Oh, what is it? What's the theme?
It's like a Hawaiian theme, like they go to an island, but it's the same characters from this movie. Like
That's
he comes back
insane.
for vengeance. It's the same actor, and
he
actually,
comes back as antifreeze in their car.
and this is so. Oh, that would be better than anything they do in the movie. I guarantee it. And and I'm gonna be honest with you. This is so sad. The actor who plays the sheriff ended up ironically dying in an avalanche.
What?
Oh, ain't that a bitch?
Damn.
Oh, that's rough. Yeah, I feel so bad
So-
for the guy.
So you guys are telling me you weren't laughing your ass off when
No.
he pushed this fucking giant snowman into a tub or into the back of
Okay.
the truck filled with antifreeze?
I liked them coming out of the top, the second story, into the thing. I thought that was kind of fun. And like I said, I like when the snowman gets hit and he goes, "I can see your house from up here." That made me chuckle. I was like, "What the fuck does that even mean?"
Now you're gonna be saying that.
It was absurdist, man. It was ridiculous.
So then he pushes the snowman in there. The fucking arm grabs the kid, or the kid picks up the arm, and then he grabs the kid, which was hysterical. The mom tackles the kid, and then they baptize the kid in the antifreeze.
they did baptize the kid in the antifreeze. They gave him a triple dunk, dude.
You saw that shit, bro. And I
Yeah.
was like, you
You
That
didn't
is-
need that third dunk. That kid was saved.
Bro, 1997, it was different times. Back then, you could just dunk a kid in fucking antifreeze and he would be okay.
I don't
you can't
think
do that nowadays.
I don't think that I kept thinking like he's got a hole in his chest. Wouldn't the antifreeze like be poisonous to that hole in his chest? Isn't antifreeze
has
like
to
if it
be.
gets in your orifices, can it like destroy your eye sockets and shit like that?
I've had it in my mouth and stuff before, because working with cars, hot coolant explodes all the time. So it's been inside me and it's nasty. It's oily. So I'm sure they weren't in antifreeze, because if they were, I'm pretty sure they would be dead.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
was a large amount, and then they didn't have their mouth closed. The kid
Yeah.
went down with his mouth open. I was
Oh, yeah,
laughing
yeah.
so hard.
He got a gulp of that green Kool-Aid or whatever they put in the back of that truck. But man, like that's pretty rough. That is pretty rough. You've drank antifreeze, Raph? I'm more interested. In that.
Yeah, I've had it before.
Like,
It's
what do you
just-
do to get it out of you?
Just spit it out. Wash your fucking mouth out. It's like when you're under the car taking the hoses off,
Mhm.
that shit will explode if you just happen to have it breathing in and you happen to have your mouth open.
God
It's
damn.
going in
dude.
there.
God
Spit
damn.
it out, bro.
But Raph, surely you have a list to go through. So
Oh, we just went through it.
let us try our
basically.
best to get through this list of. You will be
So
excited, and then me and David will be like, "Nah."
I honestly enjoy how it started, like a Christmas story, because you're hooked, and then the guy being a dick to the kid, it was funny, and then again, kill after kill, the kid getting killed, and then just everything was so much fun. Let me see. Yeah, we went through almost all of that. The cops were retarded, especially when he's has the paper towel and he's like, "Oh, this is gonna need a mop." No shit, bro. You're fucking soaking in it.
Yeah, they are the dumbest hillbilly hicktown cops in any movie ever.
So the sheriff's kid, was gonna murder his father. That's the
Yes.
main plot of the story.
Yes, with the
little
antifreeze.
kid was a
And he
serial killer.
You kind of got the impression he knew that he shouldn't put antifreeze in the cookies, yet he
He
did.
knew it. That's why he was apologizing, crying.
Kind of derpy kid, yeah.
So yeah, when they find out that it's antifreeze, the dad should have just choked out that kid. It was
Like
"You're trying
Homer
to fucking kill
Simpson."
me. Yeah. Instead, he gives him a hug. Now the kid thinks it's cool to kill people.
He kept calling him honey too, and I kept going, "Stop doing that."
That was kind of weird too. Yeah.
Yeah, stop. You don't call a little boy honey. That's bizarre.
Yeah, that's weird. I never do that.
But that was my list, and we went through all of it. I enjoyed it. David, what did you not enjoy?
When it started, but I loved it when it ended.
Yep. I'm gonna have to be with David on this one. I can.
The practical effects. Did you not like when
Here's the thing. This movie was Ginger Dead Man with a slightly bigger budget.
I like Ginger Dead Man though. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed Turk's Killing or whatever it's called. You know what? This is so up my alley. I should have enjoyed it because
I know. I am kind of surprised you didn't.
I
like
love
it.
cheesy
That's
horror
the
movies.
weirdest shit.
Yeah.
And like there were aspects of it that I really enjoyed, but you know what? I think I was just in the wrong mindset going into it because 25
maybe.
years of building it up. If I would have watched this when I was 12 when it came out, I think I would have fucking loved it. But because I waited 30 something years, I think it just passed me by. This is like if you don't see the Goonies when you're a kid and you try to watch it when you're an adult, it just doesn't work. So I don't know, man. Like I said, I like it when he says I can see your house from up here, just because it's so random. And I'll take that.
He says so much random shit though.
I know. That's all I
clipped.
clipped.
It was so good.
I'm not gonna lie. That's all I clipped because I didn't want to watch more than this movie than I had to when we came back through to it because I was just like, nah, I'm good. It's rough. All right, fuck this movie. Do we recommend it?
I wish I had some backup. Yeah, I recommend it.
Raph, you recommend it? What about it?
Watch it stoned. Watch it on shrooms. It's funny. It was fun. It goes by quick. I enjoyed it. I think
it did not go by quick. That was my
No,
biggest
it's kinda-
complaint. It
Yeah,
drags.
it
Really?
It drags. I think I needed to be high to watch it, dude. And you're right. I think if I was stoned, I would appreciate it.
I didn't
more.
even.
Yeah, David, do you recommend it?
Fuck no.
Fuck no. And then me, I will not recommend this piece of shit either. Please. I think you're right. Ginger Dead Man's better. I think Evil Bong was better than this. And Evil Bong was trash, but I enjoyed it.
Evil Bong was trash. Thanksgiving was trash.
Thanksgiving was trash. You're right. All right, let's get to some clips and see if I actually enjoyed it on the second round. So, oh wait, do I have the clips? Yeah, I have the clips. They're working.
No,
And then it's from that other Jack Frost.
I already did that joke. You missed it, Raph.
That would have been
Good
funny.
joke.
No, I did
Good
it. That
joke.
would have been funny too.
Weird voiceover.
was
You want a
joke.
happy story? Or do you want a scary story?
I want a happy, scary story.
Happy, scary story.
Yeah, I don't like that voice.
Once upon a time, there lived a man by the name
That's the director.
of Jack Frost.
The girl, the scary. The girl.
Oh yeah, I don't like the kid's voice. Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
Jack Frost.
Say, pal, how about a smoke?
Why don't you shut the hell up?
Real vibe.
How did he get that cigarette?
With his legs.
Talent. Splash.
This is gonna hurt.
How did he say that through gritted teeth?
He's a ventriloquist.
Frosted. There you go, Raph. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I like that. And then the guy's rock.
Old headless. Here you go, Raph. Oh, he froze. Oh no, I'm gonna have to show it anyhow because just me and you, David. He left us. This wouldn't chop the guy's head off. Raph, did you see it?
Yeah, I did.
I thought you left. I was like, oh, me and David gotta watch this movie now by ourselves without any enjoyment. Smoke!
Say, pal, how about a smoke?
Good use of lighting there, though.
Get back into it.
The
Come
Gyros.
on, come on, you can do it. That's my boy. Get it, get it, get it. Oh, very good.
This guy's family got it the worst, too.
Gosh,
Yeah.
I only
But they were dicks.
Look at that, he's breathing.
asked you for a smoke.
Acting.
Xmas Angel.
He was breathing a lot. You're right.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, and then the camera shook too much in this fucking movie.
This cracked me up when he's throwing her face in the fucking ornaments. That actually did look crazy. It's so cheesy looking. And they kind of implied she didn't die. That was weird. Wasn't really sure what they were saying. Stop. Got him. A lot of clothes. Here we go. Oh, hello. Oh, yeah. So, pre-American Pie, Shannon Elizabeth.
And then that fucking guy was a fucking idiot, too.
Who?
Johnny?
Billy?
Yes, if I was any more ready, I'd
Was that Billy or Johnny?
Icicles, not sure.
Who's out there?
Well, it ain't fucking Frosty.
Ah, there it is.
World's most pissed off snow cone. No. Well, what do you know? Armed and dangerous. Bottom of the ninth, 4 dead.
And then again, the rock music.
I do like this, that he pulls the icicle out and his brain is pulsating. I thought that was kind of cool. That's interesting.
Nice.
The best scene of the movie.
That was pretty good.
Tommy, no! Don't put cold water in. No, it's freezing!
Just a bunch of coconut. Oh yeah, this movie was filmed in 70-degree weather. If you couldn't tell when watching it.
Yeah, when they're building this fake.
This is awesome. So they cut out the bottom of the tub and put a high rise in it, and they lifted it up 12 feet in the air.
Nice.
Don't worry, I didn't film the whole thing.
I like how you hear that
Psycho.
Looks like
Psycho
Christmas
homage.
came a little early this year. Well, hope it was good for you.
You have some yellow ass teeth.
Scarf.
Sam, isn't this Jake Metzner's old scarf?
Hey, who is that?
Marla, don't touch that.
It's Marla. I don't know who.
No, but no, she was a scream queen.
Is
she was
she?
in the Swamp Thing. Yeah, she
Oh,
was in
shit.
Creep Show. Who the fuck is that? What's her
I can't
name?
remember.
Barbara.
I don't know. Let's find out.
Barbara something, but she was in a shit ton of 80s.
Barbara Streisand?
She had big, no, she had big tits back in the day.
I will find out who it is.
Weapons couldn't touch that thing.
Now look what you've gone and done.
Snow Vision. I did like this. Marsha Clark.
Marsha Clark.
Marsha Clark.
Oh, I think she was in Gremlins.
Possibility. Let's find out. Marsha Clark, known for Ponyo, Desperate Housewives, One Life to Live, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. So she's been in everything.
Nope.
Bachelor
Okay.
Trip. She plays Darren's mom. Jesus Christ, she's got a million fucking credits to her name. She was on Rugrats. Holy hell.
She's a worker.
She's in the sequel. She's in the sequel. Explosion.
Remember to put out the cat.
That's a good way to do an explosion in a sequel. You could tell everything in this movie was one take. Like Picasso.
Yeah, they didn't have enough money.
I'm a Picasso!
Your place or mine?
You know, you're laughing.
Come on!
Raph, I promise you I wasn't. Blow dryers, dude. I did like this.
You keep saying I like. That's all I keep hearing.
Yeah, I would give it a 1090. It's a good angle. I didn't like that. Evidently, the director storyboarded this entire film. He had a vision.
Yeah, it was on acid.
Blow me.
Blow me.
So I think that was her big scary part right there.
They saw that
Still
puppet
cheesy as
and
fuck.
they went, no, it's not gonna work.
Bro, it's not even like the one on the cover. I want my money back.
You're immortal. How does that feel?
Oh, it feels.
It's like when you go to Vegas and this girl on the cover.
Puke.
That was pretty cool too. It's like fuck it.
You can see the two.
It's not even snow. It looks like, what is that? Whipped cream? It's Barbasol.
Oatmeal.
Burning. Oatmeal is making him burn. Honey,
That was a line somebody typed. Oatmeal is making him burn.
how's oats?
Sorry.
It's a good thing that you did.
I didn't want you to get cold.
Honey, what did you
It's gonna
put
kill
in the
you.
oats?
Sociopath kid.
Trees. Sorry.
Choke him out. Throw him in there. I like that thing.
Boom! Here it is.
I can see your house from up here.
David's reaction is right. Antifreeze.
It's cavalry, asshole.
That was fun.
Baboosh! One take.
Yeah, but they all should have died.
Yes, and he punches it. Final scare, and they baptized the kid.
Got this arm.
Good fucking Mary. I wish you would have crushed them right there. And then there's no surviving.
You're asking way too much of this movie. Yeah, he didn't need to go down a third time.
Who the fuck was screaming like that?
He'll be back.
And then he's just green in the next movie.
Primus music. Yeah, that's Jack Frost. It was terrible. If you can't tell by the look of me and David's face, just utter crap. With that said, we got to do some recommendations real quick. My recommendation would be Jack Frost, the Michael Keaton movie. I'm just kidding. Oh, back to the joke. I'm going to actually recommend the second one because I've never seen it and I'd like to. And I know that sounds terrible and stupid, but like, I got a special place in my heart for cheesy horror movies, and this one sucks, so I'm hoping that
But
the
not
second one
this
can
one?
redeem it. I'm curious if the second one can redeem it. It's got a chick rubbing an ice cube on her nipple. Maybe it's good.
And swallowing it.
I don't know.
It
Maybe
looks
it's good.
just as bad.
My other recommendation
That Billington.
was on the desktop. Let me see if I can find it, because I don't remember what it was. Oh, this. I want to see this so freaking bad. Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey trailer. Have you guys seen this trailer for this?
Yeah, it looks pretty fucked up.
It looks so horrible, and I cannot wait to check it out. So this comes out next year, I believe, and I just love the idea of taking Winnie the Pooh and making him scary. So let's do that. Do you guys have any recommendations?
Yes.
Just Annabelle. Have y'all seen that one? Yeah.
Why
The
Annabelle?
one with the, because it's scary. It's about a possessed doll. You know, I couldn't think of anything. A possessed snowman, possessed doll, maybe.
That works.
So Annabelle, and it's scary because I hate little kids in scary movies, and then especially because my mom has like 20 of those fucking dolls in her fucking living room. So when you walk in there, they're always staring at you.
Oh, that's so
shit's fucking-
creepy. Wonder
That's
what
what
that's like
Annabelle.
to have a bunch of creepy dolls laying around.
It's awesome.
David, what's your recommend?
It's my entire back bedroom.
And
Look
guess.
behind me.
That's awesome. What's your movie recommend, David?
Just watched it last night. Violent Night.
Was it good?
It's fucking awesome.
Yeah. Javi's been raving
It
about
doesn't
Hearing
it
good things
doesn't
about it.
it doesn't shy away from obviously being a ripoff of Die Hard and Home Alone.
Mm-hmm.
But Hopper from Stranger Things fucking owns it. And it's so good as a drunk, disgruntled Santa. It's funny and it's gory as fuck. It's so over the top gory. It's awesome.
Awesome. I cannot wait to check that out. We're racing towards the end because I'm exhausted and David looks like he's about ready to. That sickness has gotten 80,000 times worse. So, Raph, tell them where they can find you on the internet.
A Little House on the Parody on everything. Thank you guys.
Such a good name. Such a good name, dude.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Just got to thank Hope for that one.
David, where can they find you on the internet?
On the Facebook at Stop Motion Nightmares, and on the gram at Children of Dave.
Hell
Go
yeah.
down to Curiosities and check out my creepy art.
Hell yeah. And you can find us at wearepodcast.podbean.com where you can find all of our podcasts. You can check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at /wearepodcast. And you can find us here every Monday for Camp/Horrorcast, where hopefully we all feel a little bit better and we watch a movie we can all agree on next week. What
the fuck is next week?
Saw. Next week will be Saw.
Oh, fuck.
Gore porn as it is for the new year. That's what we're rocking. We can change it. It's not a big deal. Yeah, but right now we're set in for Saw, so let's check that out next week. The original Saw really killed it. You can also find me tomorrow playing Santa Claus doing stand-up at a show at the Green Gator, so I'm excited about that. My first show
Awesome,
ever,
man. Congrats.
officially, so that's very cool. With that
Where's
said,
the Green Gator?
it's in Irving.
At Toyota Music Factory.
Yeah. Right
Oh,
beside
no
it.
way. I do this right by where I live.
Yeah. So
What time?
I think it's at 10. I'm not sure though.
Don't be so aggressive with that, Roth. Jesus.
Yeah.
Show up.
Yeah, be there.
Hey, I'll be there.
He's not gonna be there. Look how sick he is right now.
If I feel better, I will be there. I promise.
Sweet.
All right.
Because I'm going to be there, so I'll see you guys there.
You gonna be there from open mic there, Raph?
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right. With that said, keep horror in your heart. Keep in your heart. We won't rush through the next one, but we're all feeling tired, and this movie sucked. So, take care, y'all.
Fuck you guys.